Is this the Teahouse podcast?
Ladies and gentlemen, put the kettle on. You're at the Teahouse.
Joined by the Teahouse boys, Bounty B and Al Rogers.
On the biggest podcast in the Southern Hemisphere.
Oh, don't look that up.
Don't look it up. Don't look it up, ever.
Never.
Never, ever. You are back with us once again on episode 38 for a little bit of a Q&A with the boys.
Very special day.
Very special. We've actually never done a Q&A. I don't think, have we? No, we never have.
No.
So bring it back for a first one with Yoel. But first, before we get into it, we wanted to give you a bit of an update of what we've been doing in the lives of Blake and Lincoln. And we have finally began construction on the soon-to-be, hopefully, a studio for the podcast.
The Teabag studio is in full effect and we are going to have a host panel soon, hopefully. And it won't be set in a dining kitchen area for once. Yeah, so if you thought we had a tough setup before, it's going to be even better.
Yeah, we'll actually really be fucking moving out of an actual house for once. We'll be mixing it up. I'm actually very excited for it. We've actually been plotting along for a few days, work on it, and it's going to be fucking lit, hopefully.
Oh, it's going to be gang.
We're probably a quarter of the way through it, almost, if not.
Getting there.
But no, it's going to be fucking sick. Shout out to all the boys that have been helping on me on that. Yeah, it's coming along. I'm fucking excited for it. So excited. No, but I wanted to tell this story before we get into things. And I thought it was funny. So while we were doing construction on my shed, a few of the boys were over, right? And we have two mates that have like almost the same birthdays. So like they're 1 day apart. And they were having like this dinner, right? They're having this dinner. And one of my mates that was helping me do the shed construction was like, apparently he told me that it was a surprise birthday dinner, all right? Apparently. And I have no recollection.
You did tell him.
No, were you there?
Yeah.
Can you remember him telling me that?
I actually can.
Wow. So apparently he told me it was a surprise birthday, right? And that day that it was his surprise birthday dinner, I messaged him and was like, hey, bro, what time's dinner at the All Seasons? And he replied to me and he was like, first I've heard of it. And I was like, oh, you know when someone like I got that message and my heart just dropped? You know what I mean?
Re-jogged his memory going, oh, fuck.
I was like, holy shit, he does not know that it is his dinner tonight. I tried to play it off so bad, but he definitely knew. So I ruined the birthday surprise.
Yeah, scumbag behaviour.
Yeah, funny though. Funny. Podcast content worthy. Right there.
Yeah.
That's totally why I did it.
No, yeah, 100%. That's why I make mistakes now. Just to tell them to you guys.
Yeah, literally. We do it for the podcast, not because we're spastics or anything.
Or human or anything.
No.
Immortals.
Yeah. But that led to the party on Saturday night that just went, and it was what was it? Op shop
themed.
Op shop suit theme. Op shop suit.
Yes, sorry.
It was a bit of a vibe.
It was cool. I got the Peaky Blinders vibe going.
You actually did. I ended up copping out for, I was going to buy these suit pants, but every fucking pair of pants there were like 38s. And I was like, wow, I cannot wear these. So I found a pair of Puma suit pants. Trackies.
Were they trackies?
Yeah, they actually looked like white suit pants, but they were actually just trackies.
Fuck, I thought they were chinos or something.
Yeah, no, they actually look good. I'd keep them, but they were that tight.
Yeah,
they were so tight. And like bruised me leg pulling them up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And
that's why I'm such a tired piece of poo this week. And I've got bags under my eyes and the podcast is due tomorrow and this has to get out on the ASAP.
Yeah.
But on the funny notes, has anyone ever had like, I know back in like the teen days and stuff, like gate crashes and stuff, that's a pretty common thing and stuff. Like have you ever had like a party gate crashed or gate crashed a party?
Oh mate, you know that we have definitely gate crashed.
Yeah, I know we've gate crashed.
We have been the gate crashers at many a party. Not like the bad gate crashes though. Just like we hear there was a party on.
Yeah, and we went
there.
And then we were there.
Yeah.
And then what the hell? How did we get here?
Yeah, but gate crashes were very common.
Yeah.
Back in the days.
But now they're at, when was the last time you gate crashed, Lincoln?
Mate, last time I went to a fucking party was like, couldn't actually tell you. Parties are like non-existent these days.
Yeah, I know.
We're too old.
Hey, speak for yourself, buddy. Anyway. Anyway, so at about 3 a.m. on the weekend, we have, at the party, some of my lovely friends, actually no, allegedly someone at the party done fireworks, and this apparently attracts strays.
It's like a beacon.
Yeah.
It looks like a beacon. I was like, oh, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, whoever's on their cracktivities at 3 a.m. beep, beep, beep. Go towards that house.
Yeah.
Next minute. Nah. But at like 3 a.m., we had like 4 dudes roll into the party we were at with a dog, mind you. No leash.
Yeah, that's weird.
Big motherfucking dog too. I was like, what the fuck? And anyways, rocked in and said, oh, we heard the party and the music. Thought we'd come drink. Oh, did ya? And mind you, I was just blind. I was that blind at this stage. I didn't even think anything of it. I was like, yeah, shit, yeah. And then one of my mates goes, do you always rock up to parties you're not invited to? And then I was like, oh yeah, that's fucking weird.
Hang on a second. That's fucking weird ass. That actually is weird though.
Oh, it's so rare.
That's very rare.
Anyway, they left, but like, how strange is that?
That is very strange. They were just looking for a place to drink, mate.
Mm. And this was in farmlands too, so like even the neighbours weren't even fucking next door.
Yeah, it was in the middle of nowhere, and I was there when those alleged fireworks went off, apparently. And I left, mate. That's like a huge gap between when they went off and when they like got there.
Yeah, they had to walk from wherever they were smoking pippies at.
Yeah, they probably seen it from like 20 k's away, and they're like, "It's in that direction. Let's just keep walking."
Oh god.
That's funny, but no, that was our recap. I'm actually like a bit of an old man. I went home very early that night. I went home very early, and I woke up fucking pretty fresh the next day.
I went home pretty early too. In the morning.
Yeah, the next day. Oh shit! But nah, that was our little recap, and we kind of wanted to throw a fucking idea to our fans that me and Blake actually just mustered up 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
That could be funny, actually.
Only 10.
Yeah, so as you may know, we are very, very, very lazy with sponsors. Is that right?
What do you mean by lazy with sponsors?
I would say we don't ever try to get sponsors, do we?
Yeah, I don't know, but are they meant to be trying to get us? I don't know.
Yeah, wait. Maybe we should just wait longer. But anyway, long story short, we don't really fish for it, blah, blah, blah. So what we have decided, again, instead of fishing for it, we want you guys to fish for it. But the catch is, so we want you guys to send in your sponsor recommendations. So who you think we should ask for a sponsor. But the funny catch is you have to come up with the pitch for the sponsor for us. And that can be anything except defamation that will make us kind of look bad.
Yeah,
and
don't get us fucked up.
because we still want to get the sponsor at the end of the day, but you've got to come up with the pitch for it. And that can be as fucking anything you think of. And we'll do the pitch on the podcast episode. That is the plan of attack. And I was actually going to say that needs a cheer because that would be, I'm excited for it and it hasn't even come yet. I hope people send in some funny stuff.
Oh, that's next for sure.
Yeah, because then we can actually get sponsors, man. Woo!
Yeah, because like you think we've been lazy the last week or so. Well, we have been.
Yeah, there's no excuse.
And yeah, but to be fair, imagine if we got paid to do what we love, podcasting, which we will eventually, but sooner.
Imagine that.
Imagine how much more time we could give to you guys.
I know. Imagine if we had Manscaped, dude. Imagine that. I feel like Manscaped just fucking dish out to anyone these days.
Yeah, I know. They fucking sponsor every cunt.
I hope they don't watch this episode because I'll be like, I'm never sponsoring these fuckers.
Who's their rival?
Nah, but anyone or any kind of brand, blah, 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 you guys come up with it. We're fucking all for it. It can be anything. But shall we get into our Q&As, my friend?
Might have to, mate.
Might have to. We actually didn't organise who's going to read this out. I'll read the first one, all right?
Yeah, we'll just swap it, I guess.
Okay. What are your pet peeves?
Oh.
I actually have a really good one.
Go.
Because I went down to Melbourne the other day for a tattoo and it was like 2-hour parking and I was like, should be right. Fucking went out there 3 hours later, $91 fucking parking fine. I was like, you fucking son of a bitch. parking inspectors are my biggest pet peeves. I know they're doing their job, and I can't really put it against them, but fucking paying for parking.
Does that count as a pet peeve?
It is, because I actually Googled what pet peeve means before I come up with that idea.
And what's it mean?
And it means something that really annoys you.
Yeah, true. But that's like a situation that would annoy anyone.
Well, fucking, it's a pet peeve for everyone. That was just off the top of my head because I experienced it. What about you, mate? What's your pet peeve?
True. A pet peeve for me would be someone telling me how to do something that I know how to do, maybe.
Oh, yeah, true. Like Jay?
Hey?
Like Jay when he's in the shed with you. What are you doing on the shed?
I don't know. Did he say something, did he?
Jay, our friend, some of you may know, is
the worst tradie ever.
He's a backseat tradie, should we say? That has no life experience. Nah, but I do know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. So it is annoying.
Yeah. You reckon? I'm trying to think of an example, but that's how tired I am today. I can't even think of an example.
So, for example, if someone was like, "Oh, dude, you should do the podcast like," that's probably a bad example, but kind of.
But probably.
Yeah, but kind of
how they told me. Yeah, 100%.
And like they have no podcast or like any skills in this kind of thing.
Yeah.
But then they're telling you like how to do it. It's like, but like in the same token, in that way you could be like, "Oh, thanks for the advice."
And I'm pretty bad too, because I'm bad at like sort of like I'm good at faking my emotions to a degree, but sometimes if the mask is wearing a bit thin that day, fuck. You just get frowned. I won't lip ya, but you get like grunts out or something.
Grunt. Yeah. Oh, there's some fucking pretty good pet peeves. Do you want to get the next one, dude?
What the fuck? Has the podcast led to any stats on the board? Women.
In brackets.
So
in brackets.
Has the potty led to just any bodies? Well, the short answer is, fuck yeah. What the fuck? No, joking. No.
Well, if you're a fucking, a long time fan, you'll know that we're both in relationships. So unfortunately, no. Or fortunately, no. I probably shouldn't say unfortunately.
Unless you got money.
Unless you're paying us and you're a sponsor. Oh, shit. How do I stop shitting the bed? That is a good question, and I've actually never shat the bed. I've only shat on top of the toilet.
So what I actually do is no, I don't know.
Yeah, take a page out of my book, mate. All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to. Don't they sell like Uggies or something? What are they called? Nappies.
Huggies. Huggies. Yeah, they do sell human sized.
Anyway, move on.
I mean, adult sized nappies.
Yeah. Huggies.
Is that what they're called? That's a brand called, right? I don't even know. This one's sent in by our good friend Jay, actually. He's in the market these days and he wants to know what are the specific red...
He is on the market.
What are the...
Very single.
What are some holy shit, I can't say...
Specific.
Holy fuck, dude. You know when you try and say a word so much?
Oh, yeah. I bet you do.
Yeah. What are some specific red flags? I think we talked about this hugely in a podcast, actually, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, we did. We actually went like full into red flags and stuff.
Like, should we just say one specific one?
Yeah. One specific one each.
Yep. All right, you go.
Okay. My one specific red flag is I've actually had a crazy, I would say ex, but we never dated. And you knew who it was. What was the red flag there? I can't even remember. But remember, I was like, she's kind of crazy. What if they're just crazy? Is that a red flag? Over clingy.
Over clingy?
Over clingy.
That is a red flag.
Over clingy, yeah.
I do. It depends who you are.
And like when you're not even in the relationship stage and it's like over clingy.
That's weird. Yeah.
Because
they're weird, too weird in like the first week or two. That's
I understand being clingy because you're in like that honeymoon stage. You know how you can be like a bit clingy in the honeymoon stage because it's like you're so into it. But if it's just like a bit crazy, probably no good.
A red flag, like a good one I'd probably look out for is people like red flag, people that like always bitching about something or someone because like they're always done wrong by or this and that or always have a problem. That doesn't make them good because they can always point out the wrongs and this and that and others. It means probably the fucking exact opposite. They're probably way worse than everything they've said. They're way worse than all the people's that they're talking about that you're trying to they're trying to change their opinion, your opinion on them.
Yeah, complainers.
Yeah.
They're the worst, actually.
Complainers, that's a bad one.
Chronic complaining and feeling sorry. No, I'm not, I don't know. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean though. It's fucking so bad. Because it actually like brings you down. Brings everyone down that they're talking to because it's just like, you're a sad person.
And they're negative cunts though as well.
Yeah, very negative. Very negative. What is your favourite place to drink beers in Bendigo? It's kind of a good one, actually. My favourite, I've kind of like, I swap every now and then. You know what I mean? Like I get like a good spot. For example, Bendigonians, Handlebar was like a huge one for me. But now
should we go over the years? Go over the years.
Yes, over the years. So when I first like kind of was merging into like
Bar 238.
Oh my God, Bar 238. Fucking Bar 238 was OG.
OG, you can't.
OG. For those who remember Bar 238, that was fucking... You know what's sad about Bar 238 is how it died.
Hey.
That was just sad how it died.
It was so good because like for ages it was like good vibes, good cats, like just like everyone. But then they got too many pool tables or something and too many fuckwits rocked up with...
It's like junkies and...
Yeah, and cunts with tattoos from head to toe that like walk around like this, can't... Yeah, bro.
Yeah, just bad vibes. Just
playing pool, can't.
That's literally the reason Bar 238 died. Was like the scene that was like it was turning into, and then all like the normal cool people were just like that sounds really mean, but like that is actually true, isn't it? Or like normal people.
When I'm picking on that, I'm talking about looks and stuff like materialistic things, but I'm actually talking about the personality of the people that I'm describing. You just get it.
Yeah. So if
you just get it.
Yeah.
Don't act like you don't get it.
Yeah. So if you have tattoos, you're a fuckhead, pretty much.
Yeah. Fucking go cunts, bro. Fuck loser stuff.
Nah, but Bar 238 was a fucking vibe, and then that died. Oh, and then I reckon like just fucking Starbar clubbing was like the grossest thing ever, but that was like the go-to. Fucking ew.
Oh, Starbar for years. Then I got banned for 2-3 years. So.
And then I kind of just went to Handlebar, and then fucking Basement Bar is a vibe, and I like Malt Shovel now. You've never been there.
No.
I like Malt Shovel. Malt Shovel's fucking a bit of a vibe.
Everyone should go Basement Bar though.
Yeah, she had a Basement Bar.
Fresh.
For a fucking cool vibe that like the Bendigo scene just like doesn't have. I feel like Bar 238 Basement Bar is extremely underrated. So definitely check it out.
Thoughts on the creative scene?
On the creative scene. The creative
it's
scene
it's getting bigger.
It's getting so much bigger.
It's getting bigger and it's getting better and it's getting hot. It's getting hot right now, especially in Bendigo. And it's cool because the way I see it, I reckon like Bendigo's actually gonna be mad in like 5-10 years now because of all these young cats like myself and Lincoln are doing.
Yeah.
Fresh cats.
Yeah, 100%. I'm sure there's like 30 podcasts in Bendigo that we actually have never heard of. So make yourselves sing because I want to see some other podcasts in Bendigo. I don't really know any other podcasts in Bendigo, eh?
Yeah, unless you're our competitors directly, then fuck off.
Yeah, then fuck off, man. Who is more stubborn out of you two?
Lincoln.
I don't know how stubborn you are though. How do you know I'm stubborn? Probably because Keely was saying it.
Keely told me.
5 minutes before. I'm only stubborn, and this is such a stubborn thing to say. If I don't think I'm wrong, I won't like apologize or anything for it. Because like, and that's like definition of stubborn.
Yeah, but I am to a degree, but there are a lot of things I will apologize for if just to stop the beefing. Don't know.
True.
Get back to me on that one.
See, I can do that, but then I'll like
bring it back up later. Bring up that bullshit.
Yeah, but no, I'll just like hold a grudge. I'll be just like, because like I'm not really sorry. You know, it's not the same. Yeah, I don't know. That's like a really bad trait, maybe.
Yeah, the more you like even tell me about it, the worse I like it.
Yeah, you are a fucking dog, man.
What is your worst traits?
Yeah.
So you being stubborn, you reckon?
Oh, I actually don't reckon that's my worst trait. I kind of like it sometimes, but like my worst trait is like I'm super impatient. That's definitely my worst trait. Because we actually spoke about this in the car, but like I'm super impatient to a point where like so many times I've just done something and then been like, fuck me, I should have waited. You know what I mean? Like I bought this desktop microphone. It's like one of those ones that you clamp to your desk and then like it folds down and like you can speak into it. Really gamer streamer shit. And it wasn't like bending in the middle. It kept like flinging back up. So I just kept tightening it right. And it was not tightening. And I was like, all right then, fuck it. So I went into the shed, grabbed a pair of pliers and just kept twisting the fuck out of it, snapped it in half and never used it, broke. I never even got to use it and it was like $200. So I was like, that's like prime example of impatience because I was like on my lunch break and I'm like, I'm setting this up right now. There's no chance I'm not setting this up. And I could have just waited and just been patient and probably would have still had it to this day. So yeah, that's a good example of how impatient I am.
That's terrible.
Fucking so bad. I hate it so much. Jeez. I can't help it.
Jesus, I thought that was bad. What's my worst trait? I reckon, I've got a couple. My worst trait would be maybe lack of communication, maybe, I reckon. And I only say that because it like affects my life so much later down the track, mainly towards myself because like I'll be angry about things I could have expressed at the time with someone or something. Would have been all good all over, except for I'm fucking fuming about it later on to the point where you didn't even collect your facts and datas properly. And then like just say you bring it up like 2 months later in a fight because you're fighting about some random shit and you bring it up and you're like, fuck, what am I don't even know what I'm trying to say because I never really even thought about it. And now, and then because you're putting emotions into like how you felt at the time and you're like making that like a fact, you know what I mean? In a way, like,
yep.
It's hard to explain. I'm not really explaining it well. I'm fucking brain dead today.
Is this like mainly like relationship wise?
No, not even just that. I meant like just in general, like your friend owes you money and you don't want to ask for it. And then it gets 6 months down the track and you're like, oh, it's been 6 months. I don't even really want to ask for it now. I'll just let it go.
Yeah.
Like that's just an example. But like, you know what I mean? Like that sort of thing is probably like one of my worst traits.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. And I feel like that's like kind of a good one because I feel like not everyone. Some people are just like straight to the point. Would you say straight to the point is like?
Yeah, I want to be more direct, and I think I'm getting that, but I think it's like becoming because I'm starting to care less about things and like people's. I'm not going to say I don't care about people's feelings as much, but I'm starting to like understand that it's like two-way street. Like,
yeah. You got to care about your own feelings,
your own
mate.
Feelings.
Yes.
Yeah, feelings.
We said the F word.
Ew.
All right, next question. How many editors have you had? Ooh.
6,
1, 2, 3,
7.
4, 5. Yes. Let me start counting. No, I've only had 3.
Including you.
Yeah, 4, kinda. I kind of like was the first. And then we had the OG Mr. T. He was only with us for a couple of episodes. And then we had Paulie C. We never really called him Mr. T though, did we? And then he was with us for a fair while though, fair chunk. And now
Fair chunk of the journey. And now we've got Jakey Boy, which you've actually seen on the podcast a couple of episodes ago.
Mr. T. Yes. So 3. Hopefully no more. Hopefully no more.
Where do you want the Teahouse podcast to be in 5 years?
This is the last question of the night, ladies and gentlemen, by the way. Where I would like the podcast to be, kind of like size, I would like it to be huge in the way of a community-based thing. So we have a community, fans, really reactive, blah, blah, blah. If we were to go to places, we would have like, if we were to do like a stage presence kind of thing, we would have fans to be there.
Yeah.
That's kind of like where I'd like to be in 5 years.
Yep. Because there's a date on it, it's sort of hard. But like, yeah, like in a way, I generally would like to be the biggest podcast in the Southern Hemisphere and not getting my fucking pants ripped by Bubbles right now.
Yeah, he actually
gets off. Anyway, so yeah, so I'd like the Teahouse podcast to be the biggest entertainment podcast in the Southern Hemisphere. I'd like to do it full time. That'd be awesome. I'd like to see all the other business avenues that it would also lead to because we have heaps of like ideas and stuff like that. But we do work full time, so it's sort of hard. But don't worry, one day teabaggers.
Yeah, with all these sponsors that you teabaggers are going to get us, we're going to be fucking soaring.
Yeah.
5 years, make it fucking 1. Who would be your biggest like guest that you would aspire to get on? From any genre?
It would have to be Joe Rogan, but like that's pretty cliche, so I won't say them. So
I would like to get Oliver Tree on. I fucking fanboy over him right now. I'm like obsessed with him. But he is just he would be so entertaining. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He'd be very entertaining. Like it wouldn't be a minute of boringness. You know what I mean? Like that's someone I'd love to get on.
Yeah, true. Fuck. I actually don't know. Like, I'm just gonna have to stick with Joe because
that's all I can think of right now.
Because like, if I had to pick like out of anyone like to talk, like have a conversation with, that'd be it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he'd be so interesting.
Just because he's basically the king talker of the world right now. Like,
yeah, he's pretty fucking good. He's seen some interesting fucking people and fucking talked about pretty much you name it.
And he's the only motherfucker with 3-4 hour episodes that actually gets cunts that listens.
Yeah. I actually am going to be honest, I've never actually watched a full episode.
Never, because it's fucking long as fuck.
That's like fucking half a work day.
Yeah, half a work day.
Fuck that.
Fucking hell, mate. I got to actually use my brain at work.
You'd actually have to watch an episode over multiple days because you couldn't watch it after work.
And then fucking, the next one already came out. Fuck.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you liked our first Q&A. That's about it. Might be a little bit of a shorter episode, this one.
Short and sweeter.
Short and sweet.
But like I said, if you get us these sponsors, mate, we'll be able to do this. So, mate, you know how much more time we'd be able to... Hey, hour and 15-minute episodes coming your fucking way if you sponsor us.
Yeah. No, but I'll actually put up like questionnaires on our socials and stuff, and then for you guys to like send them in. And then maybe we'll do what we'll do is whoever sends the best sponsor in, me and Blake will choose, and then maybe we'll do like you guys think of the best pitch, and then we'll choose the best pitch, something like that. These are all just random ideas, but that's something along the lines of what will happen. But I hope everyone enjoyed tonight's little episode. Thanks for joining us on episode 38, and we'll see you next week.